Okay, hello everyone. Now then, let's start off with gold as usual. Now, I've put the hours here as you can see. Now, remember, gold this week tricky because we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? So we don't know. I did say if the market comes up, you can sell off. If you sold here, you should have covered the trade. I did say also, I think I said anyway, the trend is going up, so we must be careful and to enter with a small lot size. If you sold here, okay, then you would have been stopped out. Remember, this is the rectangle I drew, okay, and I said this zone is okay to sell from the highs. So if you sold here, you would have been like stopped out by now, okay, and because you entered with a smaller lot size, you shouldn't be in trouble. The reason we entered with a small lot size is because I said, guys, the trend is up. I did say we've got room to go up, okay, so both on the weekly too. Remember, 3067. Okay, so the market does have room to go up still. You should mark that level in 3067. 3067. Okay, on the weekly there. If the market does pull back, we're okay to go up. But if it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday going up, all right, I don't know if they're going to slap it down. So those days we have to be careful because we've got a breakout. Okay, a pullback is still legitimate to push up into Wednesday. Okay, technically that's fine because we've got the breakout of a high. So if you want to push it up, because that's the high of last week and we broke above it. So if the market does come back into here at a trading time and you want to buy, that's legitimate. Okay, so you can do that. That's following the trend, and it's also at the right trade hour. Coming back for a good buy kiss is okay, right? If it keeps pushing up, just be mindful because somewhere or another they're gonna have to bang it down to close it and then buy again. Okay, just like here. Okay, remember, just like here, boom, closing the gap, going up, right? So boom, coming here, closing the gap, going up here. So you just have to be careful as to that. But we've got a nice breakout here. It's all good. If the market does come back, well, that's a good buy case at 72, which is 3004. And that 3004 is down here. So if the market does come back down here for a retest to go up at a trading hour, you can. But like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, gold. 3 days in a row, so obviously it's a little tricky. You can just follow it through, but on one of those days, we should get somewhere where the market should kind of like stop and maybe sell off, and that could be, like I said, Wednesday as well. All right, so be mindful on that one. Euro dollar. Now with the euro dollar, like I said, this is also a swing day here, and I did put an arrow here yesterday. Whoops. Come on. Okay, let me just make this a little bigger and see if I can, oh, here we are, do that. Okay, so this is, again, this zone is, as you can see, a sell zone here. That was a stop sweep, market came down, so we should also be okay to sell off. That level is 73. Yesterday I did have a zone for this, I recall, was here or here. Okay, so why? Because that was the high, because I drew that green box, didn't I? Let's narrow it down. Okay, that's the zone. So I did say there's a slight gap here, just a small one. So if we tap into this here at a trading hour, you should be okay to do so. Okay, that still is valid because Monday is a swing day. It can do a stop sweep and sell off. I'm okay to do that. But just note there are no gaps here. It's all filled in, okay? So if the, what does that mean? It means use a stop loss, okay? Because if that trend continues, then it'll break out, okay? But sooner or later, we need to fill gaps in again, so the market needs to retrace. If it's a swing day, I'm okay to sell it. That's the level 73, 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1.09 57 is there. Okay, now as you can see, this is above 1.0957. 1 Okay, so that's above. Okay, that's a target. Okay, so be mindful, because if it goes above this and closes above there and starts hanging around there, then it's a bit tricky. You can still sell there because it's a good buy kiss. On the weekly though, you see we've got room to go up. Okay, so be mindful, there's also a gap there. Okay, so yeah, be careful, because it can then turn into maybe, no, it's not a breakout day, because the next day is later on. I'm still okay to sell this in this zone at trading hours. That's just the price you need to look out for, and that's all. Okay, that's basically it on this one, on euro dollar. Okay, maybe you want to do it with a smaller lot size, but that's fine. Okay, selling here or in that level there at trading hours, I think is still okay. Okay, so let's push it. Let me just double check if these are even highs. Yeah, they are pretty much even highs there. So it just might do a stop sweep above this level, tap into there and then sell off, or there. Okay, so those two zones. Let's take a look at SP500. Now, SP500 daily. Remember, Friday swing day, also Monday swing day. So what does that mean? Friday, Monday, we're pushing into there, and the market came into there, and we did have PST targets. So that's nice and jubbly. Nice and jubbly. Or what was that? Let me just put that up there. Oh, I think I'm watching too much of that chef program. Now let's get rid of this. Okay, here we are. So that was Friday, Monday, right? Both swing days swinging nicely into the target. Now, Monday, also a swing day. What does that tell you? Well, that could also end up being a high now that we are in the kill zone. Okay, so what to do? On the weekly, we've still got room to push down. On the monthly, also. This is done, but this hasn't been done yet. It doesn't have to do it all this month. This could also happen next month. We could have a bar down and another bar down, and so on and so on. So it doesn't necessarily have to do it this month, because that's a longer term. On the weekly, because we've done everything and even gone below it according to the monthly price targets, a bit of a pullback is also in order. Do you want to sell that zone? It's doable. Okay, you can do it to a good buy kiss of 30, 5,505. 5,505 is down there because the trend is still down. Okay, selling is okay, and that will bring you back down into the low of last week. So that's your Monday swing high. Okay, right at the swing hour. That is just interesting. Okay, now then, that also makes the target. Yesterday's video, you guys, I gave you this zone anyway with the PST levels, so you should all be okay. All right, so the market breaks out, goes to the target. Swing day Monday as well, coming down. That's all good. You want to sell, that's doable. Okay, so it should retrace up to sell again, or we're going to dip it down and then we can buy. Now, we don't have a swing day until later on in the week. So either that high is going to hold and we're going to keep pushing downwards, okay? Or if it retests, you can sell again. Okay, I don't mind doing that. If that's the swing high, the market should retest, filling gap, and sell again. So if we end up somewhere here and then sell off again, I'm okay to do that because Monday was a swing day. There are targets slightly higher, so I wouldn't keep a stop loss too far out. I'd really be kind of keen and meticulous about doing the time and price correlation as sharp as possible. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Now with Dow Jones, Nasdaq, Obviously, they're kind of, indices are going together more often than not. Obviously, we do have exceptional times like we had last week as well, because every index at the end of the day, it has its own rhythm, and it also has its different swing days sometimes. Now with Nasdaq and Dow Jones, we had Monday just like SP 500. So Monday this week, gold, euro, dollar, SP 500, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and Bitcoin, they all had swing days. So they took us to a place, and then they kind of sold off, as you can see here. That is beautiful, because this is exactly the kind of targeting that we're talking about. So that was 41,952. Let me just check the daily, and beautiful. And I did say you can sell back in this zone, I guess. It's there, and that's nice to see. It really is beautiful, right on HCL1, 42,013. 42, oh my god, that is just precision. 42,013, come on. 42,013, you can do it. There you go. All right, so that is good. Beautiful targeting on the daily. As you can see, we had those PST levels there, and that was just around there, I guess. There you go. So that is just really, really good targeting. Wow, that is precision. This PST is amazing. I've been using it for years, and I'm still amazed with it. Monthly, we got room to go down. Weekly, we got a good place to retrace here. So selling again is good. And that also closes that gap, which is 42,161. 42,161 is already, that's closed. All good. So if we go up to sell again, you can. Okay, because Monday's swing day, that's your Monday market making a high. Okay, and then we carry on back down, and this is from last week. Last week we didn't have a Friday, we just had on that's Dow Jones. We had, I think we had Thursday, didn't we? Dow Jones. I'm not quite sure, I don't remember, but let's do. Nasdaq had Tuesday, Wednesday last week. Okay, so that's Tuesday, Wednesday there. Okay, so we didn't have a Thursday. That thing didn't pan out. The reason that didn't pan out, also, we didn't have the hours, right? On Wednesday, remember, we had no swing hours that gave us anything for Wednesday. All right, and that's basically it. So if we go back up again, selling, I think, is okay to push further down. Where do you want to push it into? If you're trading Dow, you got 30 going lower, 40,494. 40,494 should be on your cards. So 40,500, I guess, around there. Okay, so yeah, there you go. All right, on the monthly, we obviously got more room, but that's in the 39,600 zone, so we'll cross that bridge if we keep breaking down. All right, we'll get there if we keep pushing down. But selling, like I said, the highs, because Monday was a swing day, so then selling again the high is okay to do so, and that matches good. Okay, so that target zone is going to be for you up here again. Nasdaq, let's take a look. Okay, so that's Nasdaq for you, and the Nasdaq, now we're here. Same thing, taps into the zone. Swing day, Monday. Why? Because we pushed up from a Tuesday into Monday. So, all right, so selling up here is okay. You're right at the targets. This is just magic. Coming down into 28. 18,835, you can target that. Okay, so if we go back up, just like with Dow Jones, SP 500, push down, okay, into 18,835. Do we have room to come down? Probably yes. Remember, I did say we should have an A, B, C, or kind of like channel up. Okay, so same kind of thing. This zone, okay, to sell. PST levels, as you can see, 19, 955, 867, 19, 904 today. So today, these levels you should mark in to kind of sell from at the right time. Worst case scenario, 20,156 on the price, but because Monday was a swing day, we shouldn't break above it. We should just flow down with it. Bitcoin. Okay. Sometimes it might feel like I'm going over it a little fast because you guys are not beginners and you all know how to do technical analysis and money management. That's why. All right. So it's the same kind of thing as well. With all the indices set up like I said. So that should be the way to go for you. Now Monday, let's see where we're at. Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, there you go. Monday, it touches again. I did say this zone is a bit tricky, but that's just it. Monday, swing day, bang on. It's just bang on. Market touches, it goes up. This is done today, obviously, because this red line needed to be drawn after this day was over. So this is a new setup, but you can see the market's got room to push down here. Okay, so selling is okay. Monday, swing day. Saturday was a swing day, remember? So that's your Saturday there. Sunday goes down. Come on. Let's do this. So that's your Saturday swing high. Sunday pushes down. That's your Monday swing day. We're at the highs again where they sold off once, twice, and that's pushing further down. The trend is down, remember. We do have room to kind of go down, but this is a zone you need to be careful for, which is the weekly. But if we dip down here again, this could break, so be mindful. 80,166. Why is that? Because the market 80,166 pretty much is there. Okay, and on the daily, that's going to be a target for us. Okay, now no selling here. Okay, you got to sell if it retraces up intraday to sell down if you want to do so. Okay, and that should be it. Now, could this Monday be the pullback for a push up? It could. So what to do? Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so let's double the arrow there. Okay, so we need to be smart about it. No selling here. So if we go below the low of yesterday, and on the smaller time frame market closes below the low of yesterday, which is there, right? If we close below it and muck around here, then a pull up is going to be your opportunity to sell down. Okay, now this zone, that red line there is 47, 84,723. If 84,723 is there, if we get up there, okay, 723, okay, I can't really get on there, but if we get back up here again, or we retrace up, just like with the indices, and we've got a sell opportunity, you can do that, but no selling the lows. All right, we do not do that. Okay, no selling lows. This is right now in the middle of nowhere. So if you want to sell the high PST level at the right time to push down. That's fine. If the market is down here at the trading hour and you want to buy, I don't mind you doing it, because that could turn into an impulse, pull back, push up, and that's fine. Happy to trade that as well, but it shouldn't go below the low of yesterday and close below it. It could stop sweep it. That's it. 82,594 is the range you're going to look out for. 82,594 is going to be there. all right, which is pretty close, as you can see, 82.5. Oh, come on, mate. Let's say 82,600 for the sake of argument. So this zone, or a stop sweep off the weekly pivot going back up again, is okay, all right? But just remember, the general motion is down. So we want to see this in this zone. Why? Because, okay, because 56, 74, 500. All right, so we've got room to come there, and also we talked about this many times before, we've got room to fill in gaps. Okay, so this should be kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, either 5 down or 6, 7 down. Okay, if it's 6, 7 down, it's going to be really good. Then we can really get on top of it again. Okay, but even with 5, I'm okay with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a further push even lower is going to give the market a good opportunity. All right, hope that helps. Have a good day trading.